Welcome back to the Gold IRA Blueprint podcast.
Yeah.
Today we're going deep on Investment Rarities, Inc., a company that specializes in precious metals.
Right.
We're going to see if they could be a good fit for your Gold IRA needs.
Especially for those of you out there thinking about diversifying that retirement portfolio.
Yeah, and to help you choose the right company,
Uh-huh.
make sure you grab that free checklist.
Yes. At goldirblueprint.com/exclusive.
So Investment Rarities, Inc.,
Okay.
based in Bloomington, Minnesota, founded by Jim Cook.
Yep.
What's interesting to me is they've got more than just the,
Right.
typical gold and silver you might expect.
Yeah, they offer a whole range of precious metals, platinum, palladium.
Okay.
And the thing is, they don't just sell you the metal, they help you understand how it fits into a retirement portfolio,
Gotcha.
especially within an IRA.
So it's not just about buying gold, it's about
Exactly.
how it works for your retirement.
Yeah, they seem to have a very personalized approach, working with clients to develop those individual strategies.
Uh-huh.
They even go into rare coin investment.
Oh, rare coins.
Yeah.
I've always been curious about that.
Yeah.
What makes a coin rare, and how does that translate into value as an investment?
Well, there's a few factors that can contribute to a coin's rarity and value.
Okay.
Age of the coin's a big one.
Right.
The older it is, the more historically significant it is.
So like a coin from the Roman Empire.
Well, it depends. It depends on the specific coin, its condition.
Oh, okay.
How historically significant is that coin? Like if it's a coin commemorating some major event,
Uh-huh.
or if it features a prominent emperor or something,
Yeah.
that would command a higher price than just a common coin used for everyday transactions.
So it's not just age, it's...
Exactly.
I guess
It's the
the design.
story behind it, the condition of the coin.
Right.
A coin in pristine condition, as if it was just minted, would be worth significantly more than one that's been heavily circulated and worn down over time.
So like a coin that's been sitting in a treasure chest for centuries versus
Yeah.
one that's been passed around.
That's a good way to think about it. And then there's also the mintage.
Okay.
That refers to the number of coins of a particular type that were produced.
Mm-hmm.
So the lower the mintage, the rarer the coin.
Like a limited edition print. The
Exactly.
fewer there are, the more valuable.
Exactly. And Investment Rarities, Inc. seems to really guide you through all those nuances.
So they really know their stuff. Speaking of knowing their stuff, what sets them apart
Yeah.
in terms of expertise? I mean, there are lots of companies that,
Right.
sell precious metals. Why choose them?
Well, from what I've gathered, their team has a very deep understanding, not just of the precious metals themselves, but also the financial markets.
Oh, okay.
So they provide market analysis and insights to help clients make informed decisions.
So it's not just about buying gold. It's about understanding the market forces.
It's about strategic decisions based on knowledge and insight, not just on trends or, relying on gut feelings or something. They even offer educational resources to help you learn more
Oh, interesting.
about precious metals investing.
So they really seem invested in empowering their clients.
They do, yeah. And they seem to have a good reputation, too, which is really crucial.
Yeah,
You're dealing with something as important as retirement funds.
absolutely.
They've been accredited by the Better Business Bureau,
That's always a good sign.
which is always a positive sign.
Trust is paramount in this world.
Yeah.
Speaking of trust, one concern I often hear about precious metals is the potential for fraud.
Sure.
How does Investment Rarities, Inc. address that?
That's a valid concern. They seem to really emphasize transparency and security. They offer secure storage options for your precious metals
Okay.
through reputable providers. They make a point of educating their clients about potential scams
Right.
and how to protect themselves.
So it's about empowering investors.
Exactly.
Make smart decisions.
They provide the knowledge and tools, but they encourage their clients to do their own due diligence and ask questions.
That's responsible.
Yeah.
Now, before we move on to the benefits of investing with a company like this,
Yeah.
I want to remind you
Yes.
about that free checklist.
Yes.
It can help you navigate the world of gold IRAs.
Uh-huh.
Choose the right company for your needs.
Absolutely. And you can get that at goldirblueprint.com/exclusive.
It's a valuable resource, especially for you American retirees looking to secure your financial future. Now let's dive into the potential advantages of working with Investment Rarities, Inc. Specifically, how can their services help you achieve your retirement goals?
Well, one of the key benefits they highlight is the potential for portfolio diversification.
Yeah.
Portfolio diversification, we hear that a lot.
Yeah, what does that really mean?
In the investment world, how does it actually work?
Yeah.
Especially with a company like Investment Rarities, Inc.
Yeah.
Well, they offer a range of investment options, beyond just precious metals.
Mm-hmm.
Rare coins even venture into areas like real estate and art.
Oh, okay.
So by spreading your investments across these different asset classes, you're basically reducing your exposure to risk.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Exactly.
If one investment goes bad, you've got others to kind of cushion the blow.
That's the idea. Yeah, it's about balance and strategic risk management.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you approaching retirement,
Mm-hmm.
you know, managing that risk becomes even more crucial. You've worked hard for your savings. You want to protect them as much as possible.
Yeah, no one wants to see their nest egg disappear overnight.
Yeah.
And speaking of nest eggs,
Right.
another potential benefit we often hear about with precious metals is their ability to act as a hedge against inflation.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work?
Well, inflation, as we all know it, erodes the purchasing power of our money.
Right.
As prices rise, the same dollar buys less and less.
Right.
Precious metals, on the other hand, have historically held their value,
Mm.
even during, periods of economic uncertainty.
So it's a safety net when the value of the dollar takes a dip.
Yeah,
Like your gold might retain its purchasing power,
that's a good way to think about it, yeah.
even if everything else is more expensive.
And this can be particularly relevant for those of you living on a fixed income in retirement.
Yeah, if your income stays the same but prices keep going up, that puts a strain on your budget.
Exactly. So having, a portion of your savings in assets that tend to hold their value, like precious metals, can offer a sense of security during those uncertain times.
That's like an anchor in a storm.
Right. Now, it's important to remember that no investment is without risk.
Right.
Even precious metals are subject to market fluctuations.
That's true. We've all seen how quickly markets can change. So how does Investment Rarities, Inc. help mitigate those risks?
Well, they seem to emphasize a personalized approach, working with each client to develop a strategy that aligns with their risk tolerance and financial goals.
Okay.
They also provide ongoing market analysis and insights, helping you stay informed and make adjustments as needed.
So it's not just set it and forget it.
Right.
You have to actively manage those investments.
Exactly. And they have a team of experts who can guide you through that process, offering, their knowledge and experience.
It's like having a coach in your corner.
Now let's talk about what others are saying about Investment Rarities, Inc. We always encourage you to do your own research.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what actual customers have to say. And we found a lot of positive feedback online, many people praising their knowledgeable staff and that personalized service.
That's reassuring to hear. What were some of the specifics that people appreciated?
A lot of people mentioned that they felt well-informed and supported throughout the entire process.
Mm-hmm.
They appreciated the time that Investment Rarities, Inc. took to explain things clearly and answer their questions.
Yeah.
Especially, if they were new to investing in precious metals.
It can be a little intimidating walking into a new investment arena.
It can be, yeah.
It sounds like they take the time to make their clients feel comfortable.
Yeah. And that personal touch seems to be a recurring theme in those positive reviews.
Okay.
They also mentioned the company's commitment to transparency, which again is crucial when you're talking about financial matters.
No one wants to get hit with hidden fees or confusing jargon.
Exactly. Now, there were a few, less than glowing reviews, which is to be expected with any company.
Sure.
Some mentioned, occasional delays in communication or felt that, certain aspects of the pricing could have been explained more clearly up front.
Yeah, those are valid concerns.
Sure.
I mean, even with the best companies, there can be a few hiccups.
Yeah. But overall, the positive feedback seemed to significantly outweigh the negative.
Okay.
And the company does appear to be responsive to customer concerns,
Mm-hmm.
addressing issues promptly and professionally.
That's always a good sign.
Yeah.
Shows that they value their customers.
Right.
They're committed to providing a positive experience.
Hmm.
Now, we've talked a lot about Investment Rarities, Inc.
We have.
Let's zoom out for a second and address the bigger picture.
Okay.
Why should American retirees in particular
Yeah.
be considering precious metals
Right.
as part of their retirement plan?
The retirement planning is all about ensuring that financial security, for your golden years.
Mm-hmm.
And for many retirees, that means protecting their savings from the erosive effects of inflation.
It's about maintaining purchasing power and your standard of living,
Exactly.
even as prices go up.
And that's where precious metals can play a role because, as we discussed, they have historically held their value during those times of economic uncertainty.
Mm-hmm.
And when the dollar weakens, precious metals tend to strengthen.
It's like a balancing act. When one side goes down, the other goes up.
Exactly.
Helps stabilize your portfolio.
For retirees living on a fixed income, that stability can be incredibly valuable.
Peace of mind, knowing that your savings are working for you even when things are a little rocky.
Exactly. Now let's be practical for a moment. Say someone listening to this is intrigued by the idea of investing in precious metals, maybe even with Investment Rarities, Inc. What are the first steps they should take?
Well, I would say first step is gather information. Do your research. Don't just jump in head first.
Excellent point. And that's where our free checklist can come in handy.
Yes.
It's designed specifically for American retirees like you. Provides valuable tips for choosing the right gold IRA company.
You can find that at goldirblueprint.com for exclusive.
Yep.
Great resource to have as you navigate this process.
Absolutely. And once you have, that basic understanding of the landscape, the next step would be to reach out to Investment Rarities, Inc. directly.
Okay.
They offer free consultations where you can discuss your individual needs and goals.
It's a no-pressure way to get your questions answered.
Exactly.
See if they're a good fit for you. You visit their website, give them a call, or even schedule an in-person meeting at their office in Bloomington.
Yeah. They seem to make it very easy to connect and start the conversation.
Now, before we move on to our final part, where we sum everything up, I want to address one question that often comes up.
Okay.
What about storage?
Yeah.
If you buy physical gold or silver, where do you keep it safe?
That's a crucial consideration. You wouldn't want to keep, a large amount of precious metals just sitting around your house, right?
Yeah, it's not like stashing some cash under your mattress.
Thankfully, Investment Rarities, Inc. has you covered. They offer secure storage options through reputable providers, ensuring that your investments are protected.
So it's like your own personal Fort Knox.
You could say that. Yeah, they'll work with you to find a storage solution that meets your needs and gives you peace of mind.
Well, that's reassuring. Knowing your investments are safe and sound can make all the difference. We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive into Investment Rarities, Inc.
We have.
From rare coins to secure storage, it seems like they offer a very comprehensive approach to precious metals investing.
And they tailor their services to individual needs, especially for those American retirees looking to diversify those portfolios and, potentially hedge against inflation.
Right. But before we wrap up, I think it's important to emphasize that this is just one piece of the retirement planning puzzle.
Right.
Precious metals are not a magic bullet.
Of course.
And they do come with their own set of risks and considerations.
Absolutely. It's essential to do your own due diligence research. Different companies make sure that any investment you make aligns with your overall financial goals and your risk tolerance.
And don't be afraid to ask questions.
Oh, yeah.
A reputable company like Investment Rarities, Inc. should be happy to address any concerns you might have and provide the information you need to make an informed decision.
Speaking of questions, one that I hear a lot is, how do I know if precious metals are right for me?
Yeah, that's a good one.
And it's not a one-size-fits-all answer.
No. That's where a little introspection comes in, I guess.
Yeah.
You have to consider your own individual circumstances, your financial goals.
Right, your comfort level with different types of investments.
So, for example, if you're nearing retirement and you're concerned about preserving that purchasing power, precious metals might be something worth looking into.
Right.
But if you're, decades away from retirement.
Yeah, you're younger.
And you're looking for high growth investments.
Right.
There might be other options that align better with your goals.
It's all about finding that right balance for your unique situation.
Exactly.
And that's where working with a knowledgeable advisor can be so valuable.
Yeah, they can help you assess that risk tolerance.
Right.
Develop a diversified investment strategy and guide you through the complexities of these different asset classes. And if you're considering precious metals, well, Investment Rarities, Inc. seems to offer the expertise and the personalized service.
They do.
To make that journey a smooth one.
They do, but remember, it's always wise to get a second opinion.
Of course.
Compare different companies before making any final decisions.
That's great advice. And to help you with that comparison process, don't forget to grab our free checklist at goldirblueprint.com for exclusive.
Yes, it's packed with tips and insights to guide you as you evaluate those different gold IRA companies.
It's a valuable resource, especially for you American retirees who want to approach this with knowledge and confidence.
Knowledge is power.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, let's leave you with one final thought to ponder.
Okay.
Think about your retirement vision. What does financial security look like for you? What steps can you take today to make that vision a reality?
Precious metals might be a part of that journey, or they might not. The key is to explore your options, gather that information, and make those informed choices. You know that empower you to approach your golden years with confidence and peace of mind.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into Investment Rarities, Inc. We hope you found it informative
Yeah.
and empowering.
Yeah,
Remember, knowledge is power,
it is.
especially when it comes to your financial well-being. Until next time, happy investing.